What's up, y'all? Tell the people who you
Hey, my name is
are.
MONIE Love, and my Instagram is MONIE Love 711, and from LA.
It is from LA. All right, folks, it's your girl Frankie, baby, fantastic, and this is the very first time that I have someone in the house, y'all, in the studio. And you know how I say, never mind the boat back there. You know it's hot. We go in the pool sometimes. Let the people know who you are, sis.
Hey, my name is MONIE Love, and my business name is MONIE Love Crystals and Tarot, and you can find me on the gram at MONIE Love 711. And I live in Hollywood, California.
All right, Mona, we're gonna do it again. I don't know how loud that is. But anyway, come on, let's just do it.
Let's get these questions going, and I just want to, share with everybody what I'm doing and about entrepreneurship. So, yeah.
So tell me, what is it? What do you do?
I sell crystals, handmade jewelry, and I do tarot readings.
Tarot readings. It's hot, y'all. Yes, it's hot. We got, listen, it's real. We got the air turned off for the sound.
Yes.
Okay.
So basically, it's cards. It could be a tarot deck, an oracle deck, and basically you just go over, it's just confirmation. It's just confirmation of what stuff that we already know that we're dealing with, and it gives clarity. Right. So, and it's all positive. It's all light. It's like affirmation. So, it's all love. Nothing's negative or dark. I don't do none of that stuff.
Right. So first, because I know we talked a little bit off camera about this, the start of it. Well, when you went out the first time.
Yes. I will definitely go on that.
Before we get to that, tell me about how did you get into this? Like as a kid? Because I'm sure anybody can't do this, right?
Yes. Okay, I will get into that. As far as crystals go, that's something that I was passionate about and fell in love with. I love that, it was giving good vibes, good energy. So I started collecting them in the 90s. And when that wasn't a popular time for crystals. I was like a black sheep, so I would usually get like a lot of backlash from it. I would have to I'm having my crystals out in the open right now. Before I would have to hold it up, or people would, I just experienced a lot of judgment for it,
Right.
And it was hard. But now, people are, they're being more aware, they're being more conscious, and they're accepting them now, and they're knowing that it's like about the energy, and it's good, it's positive. So, what you don't know is you fear.
That's what's up. That's real talk.
And what you don't know is what you fear, and you don't accept it, and it's automatically bad. It's just automatically bad if you don't know it. So now we're in a stage right now where, it's like people are being more consciously aware, and they're open to new things that they weren't open to before in the past.
Right. I'm going to say something I never said on camera. My grandmother, God bless the dead, my father's mother, she was into voodoo. Mm-hmm. And as a kid, you learned, we was told that's bad, it's juju, stay away from that.
Yes.
But in my adult years, it's not. It's
not. No,
it's original stuff we had before the control.
Yes, religion. And it was just spirituality. It's basically just voodoo is just, another form of practice of spirituality.
Right. So, so you come up with this. You start this as a youth. And when did you start breaking out into it on your own, like trying to monetize it?
Yes. Well, it all started with the cards. Then I started getting into the cards. I want to say like maybe 2015. I started getting into the cards. And so I bought me a deck of cards, and I was reading myself, and I would read some friends. But I got a lot of enlightenment from the cards. And I knew that they were good. So, I would use it. And then I actually started like reading other different type of people besides my friends, and doing it like business purpose. Was 2020.
2020. Mm-hmm. 2020. That was COVID
Yes.
Babies. Yes. I love the COVID babies. Yes. Those are businesses that sprout around COVID time.
Yep. So, I had to be creative. I had to get creative, and I have a lot of skills. I'm also a chef too.
Word.
So I could have actually done that route, and I have in the past, but I just wanted to do another thing that I was passionate about, and that was dear to my heart. So, and I feel like a lot of people need, this information that I'm able to provide and put knowledge up,
Right.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So there was a project out there. You said when you first had the table, when you first went in there. What was that project called? What was it?
Avenue 26 in Lincoln Heights, and it was popping. I mean, it started. We kind of did like a guerrilla style, and there was just vendors popping up in this alleyway.
Hold on, wait. Okay. Set the scene, y'all, because when she was telling me like this round COVID, when y'all ain't even supposed to be out.
Yes.
Right.
Yes. No, and people wanted that. People wanted to be around people again. People wanted to eat with one another. People wanted to shop and just forget about this depressing mass shit and 6 feet and So we were here, Avenue 26, and it blew up. And you can actually Google it. It was one of LA's poppin'est night markets in LA. And it went big. I used to get people coming in from San Diego, just everywhere, the Bay Area, freaking, what is that, Bakersfield. I'm like, you drove from Bakersfield to come here in my little alleyway? Right. They're like, yeah. And it was crazy.
So tell me about it, like when you first got your desk, because this is your first time now.
This is my first time. And my neighbor, she told me, she knew that, we all needed to get creative and find some work and stuff. So she did tell me, she goes, hey, do you want to pop up at Avenue 26? And I was like, thinking. And then she was like, well, I'm doing crystal jewelry, so I couldn't do that. So I was like, okay, I can't bring my crystals in. So I was like, I'm bringing my deck of cards. And it's just me, myself, and my deck of cards. And that's it. So basically, I'm relying on just me being me, my personality, and the cards that I have. Right. So that was very scary. It was nerve-wracking because I wasn't sure if I was going to fail or not. But, I had faith and I believed in myself, and I went out there, and she gave me a little corner, which I can I have videos and pictures and stuff, a little corner by a porta potty, not too far from the porta potty, but I had a little grassy patch. So I bought a table, and I bought my cards, and my first night I had a line. And it just lit me up, and it made my confidence level go high. And I was like, I would have never known that I could do this if I wouldn't have stepped out there and believed in myself and put all that fear and doubt aside and just go out there and do it and trust in myself. And that's what I did.
That's what's up. You understand what she's saying, family. So what she's saying is, like, we have those known things that we're going to do. We're good when we're comfortable, the big fish in the pond, But when you don't know, sometimes you could be skillful at something and you really are afraid. You have to push through the unknown, man.
Yes. And it's about, too, it's like people want to be in their little safety net and they feel comfortable with that. And then it's just, you go out there in the unknown, you fear rejection, you feel failure. So then all those thoughts, they stop us from like flourishing and like proceeding with what our dreams are, So It just keeps us at this 9-to-5 job, and that's what we do, blah, 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 blase, and it's just terrible.
Absolutely. That's what I say all the time. Absolutely.
So even if you don't have anybody that believes in you, believe in yourself, because all you need is yourself. And go out there, and people will gravitate towards your energy. People will admire the fact that you went out there and you're doing this, because that's something unique. Not a lot of people can do this.
That's right.
I even go out there with my child. Like if I don't have a babysitter, I literally work with my child. Like my child is 8 years old, and I bring him with me. And, a lot of women, they have to worry about childcare. And in the Latino community, you'll see a lot of us out there with our kids. We're doing this entrepreneurship, we're hustling, and we're getting money, and our kids are with us. Right. And we know they're safe and we're with us. But it's basically what I'm also getting at is any obstacle that comes your way, you can go work around it. Right. Be creative.
Right. I get from the Latino interviews that I've done, people of the Latino community. There we go. There we go. Thank you, ma'am. They have that similar story where they'll say, because I often ask, where did you get this entrepreneurial spirit from? And they always say, I used to have to go with my grandpapa or my grandmom, and they were selling something.
Yes, absolutely. And in our country, that's what we do, So it's like, it's normal to us to do that and to feed our family like that. Right. And that's another thing that I'm teaching my son is he's like, at a young age, he's seeing me, so he will believe in entrepreneurship. Because he's going to see, my mom is making all this money and she's her own boss.
That's
and she's
right.
not working a 9 to 5. And as long as you can be creative and you have a dream and you have a skill,
Yes.
go out and do it and believe in yourself, and it will flourish.
Absolutely. And that's the stuff that I live for, you know, because I didn't see how to, like, the skills and stuff that I have. I didn't see anyone doing it, you know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
So I try to create things and even a channel and be that for other youth that's coming up.
Yes,
So they can
yes.
see something. You feel me? Be the change that I want to see. You gonna get it?
I can skip that right now.
Because we can take a break.
Yeah, you want it?
We're gonna let her answer this phone,
Okay.
and we're gonna come back and we're gonna tell y'all how we met.
Okay, cool.
All right. Hey, this is Frankie Baby Fantastic. Join me every Sunday at 6 p.m. where I create a space in my world that celebrates the inspiring stories and journeys of local entrepreneurs who are making a difference in their communities. And each week, I'll dive deep into the stories behind the scenes of these remarkable individuals and their ventures. Feel free to join us as we explore the challenges, triumphs, and lessons learned along the way. We'll uncover secrets to their success, the impact they've made, and the invaluable contributions they bring to the local economy. It's your girl, Frankie Baby Fantastic. I hope to see you there every Sunday at 6 p.m. on the Frankie Baby Fantastic Show. Peace. I'll be right up. I'm recording.
We're back.
All right, y'all. We back. You heard her. We back. So before I start asking you some other good, you giving us good information because that's this. Oh shit! Let me cut the air off. All right, we back, y'all. We back. Had to cut the air off. You know, we're about to start sweating again.
Yes. It's about to get hot in here. No.
Caliente. I'm learning my Spanish.
Cool.
But before we get into, I want to ask you a few more questions. Let the folks know how we met. I think it's so dope, y'all.
Okay, so I'm at the park doing my yoga, and I see Frankie Baby, and she asked me, "Is it cool if I like pop up here with my camera? Is anybody gonna like stop me, like the popos or something?" And I was like, "No, you're so good," and you know, like I'm that type of person that encourages that.
Right.
So like if anybody's, you know, if you're about to pop up, please do.
Right.
Please follow.
Right.
Please follow what you want to do and go out there and have no fear about anybody. Do you, and you know, and I want you to succeed.
Right.
So I was like, yes, who cares? Nobody's gonna mess with you at all. And then when I was leaving the park, I was throwing something away and I can hear your interview, and I thought it was so dope how you were just uplifting people and the way what you were saying, you know, like, you know, putting people up on game, giving them knowledge and shit. And that's what I'm about. So I was like, hey, you know, here's my Instagram, you know, follow me or whatever, you know, because I like to basically, you know, build with people that are like-minded like myself, you know, because we need to have a tribe and we need to be out there spreading the love and the knowledge and uplifting people. Absolutely.
I think I did a show that night and I mentioned her that night too on my show, y'all. Yeah. So let me ask you a question about this is one I want to know this because I'm very key when I do marketing promotion. So there's certain people that I look up, Chris Doe. I'm gonna look for different people in that field, like the big people that's doing it, so I can learn from them. Right? Okay. How do you grow in your market? What do you do to increase your skills on this, or is there a such thing? You can't look outside because that's something you look in, no?
Yeah, basically for me, it's just me constantly just, you know, putting myself up on, you know, certain things that. Watching other channels maybe that, you know, might be informative, seeing how different styles, and then making it your own style. You know what I'm saying? It's like, if this is something new, you're going to have to watch other people, you know, because that's how we learn. So, and then make it your own, give it your own twist to it. And that's another idea. That's another route you can go by is, you know, watching how other people are doing it. Like you want to do a talk show, whatever it is that you want to do, go out there and study it and learn your craft and do your research, because if you don't, you know, it's you know, you'll have a better chance of doing it.
Right. But with reading that industry alone, what is it that you do use to sharpen your tools?
Me just reaching my higher self, meditating, being spiritual, you know, and just connecting with my spirit guides and having them guide me. And, you know, so my psychic abilities can be more open for the people that I'm out there helping. Right.
Absolutely. I'm going to get a reading done, y'all. So maybe one day I'll share this reading, but I'm going to definitely get a reading done. Support your local entrepreneurs. Yes, and it's not going to be free. I'm paying for this service.
Yes.
So what do you see, like, what's your goals, like, for the business now that, because since COVID, how do you, hold on, if people wanted to book you, how do they get in contact with you?
Instagram, and then they'll follow my pop-ups that I'm at. They can also phone me if they needed to, but basically it's through Instagram.
Do you do the readings over the phone or Instagram, like video?
Yeah, I could do it through Zoom. I could do it through Instagram video, over the phone. I can meet you at a park if you don't want to go to one of my pop-ups. I mean, there's always a way to be able to link up with me and get a reading.
Right. So what is your plans for the future in this? What do you see in the future?
Well, I definitely see me expanding. I do want to get a YouTube channel going, and so I can have a bigger audience, and I can reach more people from out of state or whatever. And just growing, and possibly maybe renting a space from someplace,
Right.
or continue with my pop-ups,
Right.
just get more active and more pop-ups, so
Right.
yeah.
If there's any way the Frankie Baby Fantastic Show could be helpful, you let us know, because we're going to definitely run some promotions for you as well.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Real talk.
Much love.
We're going to take another break. I'm going to start getting set up for my reading, y'all.
Yes, absolutely.
We'll be right back.
Hello, beautiful people. I'm here at Avenue 26. Come through, buy some crystals, sage, get a reading. Yes. Tapestries, beautiful tapestries. Hey Jenny, who gave your reading today?
MONIE Love.
Hey, how was it?
It was amazing. Thank you.
Awesome.
Ready to take on the lead.
Hey. Hey girl, who gave your reading today?
MONIE Love Tarot.
Hey, how was it?
Great.
Awesome.
All right, folks. We back at you. Let the people know for the latecomers who you are. Miss MONIE, come on.
My name is MONIE Love, and my business is MONIE Love Crystals and Tarot, and you can find me on MONIE Love 711 on the gram.
That's MONIE Love 711 on the gram. That's what it is.
Yes.
So tell me about some of the, like, every entrepreneur go through challenges and things, and I imagine you've ran into some, especially since we've had with COVID babies. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So tell me about some of the challenges,
Well, some of the challenges that I experienced,
or maybe tell me a challenge and how you overcame it.
Okay. Well, basically, you gotta stand your ground. And if you're going to spots like guerrilla spots or whatever, to where first come, first serve, and you're gonna get people that are trying to bully you and try to manhandle, no, this territorial, basically, this is my spot, and it's not their spot, because it's first come, first serve, and who gets there first gets it. And that's like that at Venice Beach, and that was like that at Avenue 26, and they get territorial. But you know what? They're not the cops. They don't got nothing. They probably don't even got any of the permits, but they wanna punk you and scare you, so you move. And I didn't move. I'm like, well, I'm not going nowhere. I'm set up, I'm popped up, and I'm not leaving, and this is my spot. And then other people, they respect that. They respect that you weren't able to get punked and that you didn't leave. So then they may give you a chance. They'll say, oh, okay, she keeps coming, and they see how hard I'm working. And so I had a spot at Avenue 26, and I had a really prime spot, and connect with other vendors, and they will look out for you, and they will have your back. And that's how I overcame it. I was just standing my ground, and I wasn't leaving, and I'm staying here, and I don't care if you like it or not.
Right. See, there's nothing like when you know you going forward with what you want to do.
Yes, nothing is stopping me, and that's the mindset I was in. I'm like, no, I'm here. I'm gonna get paid. I'm popped up, and I don't give a fuck. You guys ain't calling nobody.
Right. Exactly.
Yes. And basically, that was it. Just stand your ground. I would like to give Maggie a shout out. She's the one who, was gracious enough to give me that spot at Avenue 26, and I made a whole lot of money there.
That's what's up, Maggie.
You know,
Go,
she's
Maggie.
doing her pupusas, and I'll give you her gram.
I love pupusas. Yes, tell her her gram. Put that gram up there.
Yes, and you can always change it too. Like, she started out doing crystals, and it just wasn't working for her. So then she switched it up and did pupusas, and it's really successful for her now. And she's doing that, so that's cool. You know,
right? Being able to pivot in the market. You feel me?
Yes. Change it up. Always change it up. You don't have to stick with that one thing that you started with. You know,
right?
So
absolutely.
Yes, and like I said, I'm Mooney Love at 711 on the gram. So if you want a reading, you want some crystals, or you just want to talk and, you know, find out more about crystals, hit me up.
That's what's up. It's a pleasure having you, man.
Thank you.
It's such a pleasure.
And I'm so happy to be here and, you know, spread the love.
Absolutely.
You know,
absolutely.
Uplift people all the time.
That's what's up. Y'all heard her. So I'll see y'all, and I'm about to get a reading from Miss MONIE Love 711. Peace.
Awesome.
That's what's up. You did good, sis. You did good.